It was only about 5 or 6 vans when I first worked with the business. And it was a lot of fun because I actually got all of my mates at school jobs at Tasties as well. So we all used to ride our BMXs to work before school at 5 o'clock in the morning, so it was a lot of fun.
I worked there when I was probably about 12, just for fun, one school holidays. Thought it was fun to get up early and go in and, make sandwiches.
So we've had a lot of students come and they'll work in the kitchen or they'll come before school and load up the vans. And so many of them have stayed with us, so loyal, and worked their way up and have very responsible positions now.
I've been with Tasty for 19 years. Tasty has started from humble beginnings and it has grown to such an amazing company. It's been a great journey to be part of the growth. We've gone from the 1 depot to 6 depots Australia-wide.
The concept is really good, but it's really cottage industry what we're doing. So we took a leap of faith and we decided to take a fair income factory up in Bayswater, Berry Street, Bayswater. That's when we actually started with the Tasty Trucks concept. And it was all indoors and all the things that brought with that factory, it went to a whole new level. That was how we started, and since then we've developed and grown bigger and bigger.
Even the menu, everything has expanded on all the levels.
I remember once he came home and he said, I think we need to put sushi on the vans. And I thought, oh, he's gone a bit loopy. Our customers would never like sushi. And so he said, no, we'll put sushi on and we'll make it really good. It's got to be the best. It's got to be fresh. Sure enough, he was right. It was just brilliant, ahead of his time.
The intuition, I don't know, because sometimes he just comes up with something way out of anyone's periphery and he just says, we're going to do this. And everyone's like, what? What are you talking about? And he's just gung-ho and he does, and it just turns out to be something incredible.
Well, the one that wins by a long way in volume is the sausage roll. And then in the cake range, it's the custard tart. In sandwiches, it's the egg and lettuce sandwich. In rolls, it's the chicken and mayo roll. They top the bill as far as volume goes in our products.
I think the reason that Australians love Tasty Fresh is that it's based around some classic Aussie favourites.
I'm a big fan of the devil fillets. It's the chicken devil fillet because it's spicy.
Favourite product, definitely the chocolate brownie, because I love chocolate and it's like we usually heat it up for a little bit and they are to die for.
Creating systems for everything within the business was absolutely paramount, and the technology needed to be there so that we could control the business. Right through to reconciling cash, to having a point of sale system, just getting the data. That was probably the biggest challenge we had, and there was nothing up until the mid-90s that we could actually get into that would help us in that regard. Just think of this, we have 160 odd vans that are out there on a daily basis throughout Australia, have to be at a particular point on the earth, at a particular spot within that address, at a particular minute of the day. And technology is what has really allowed us to do that with our guidance app and everything else. So technology now has been an amazing addition to our business. The thing about it is we haven't been able to copy anybody else because nobody else does what we do. So we've had to, with our IT department, we've had to generate our own IT systems. Everything we do in this business is pretty much our own proprietary IP, which is an amazing thing. Without technology, there's no way the business would have grown to the level it's in now.
We have a range of customers. We deliver from white collar to blue collar. We deliver from retail to work sites, and every customer is valuable to us.
And we always listened to our customers, what they wanted. We had a great variety, still do. The variety's grown and it is even better now. We deal with a lot of corporate people that come out now and they want something very healthy and they want it quick. And so our selection of things like that has grown a lot.
Within a very short window of retailing opportunity, which is about 6 hours on average, We have about 40 calls that on average a van would call at different businesses. Now, if you do the maths on that, you can very quickly realise that that's only 5 to 10 minutes per call, which includes the travelling between each of our calls. So we have an agreement at each of those factories that we will be there at a certain time of the day, and they'll get a notification on the Tasty app. It's a dinner bell. When they hear the dinner bell, they know they walk out and Tasty will turn up.
It's a very operational business, so having 175 vans in a different place every 5 minutes. It's an incredible feat. The organisation behind it is huge, not to mention the making of the food that happens before then in the bakeries. So we've got production facility in each state and also a bakery in each state. The garage, we make our own vans. There's maintenance of the fleet is huge. And then there's the marketing and communications. Then we have our accounts team and our HR. The women that work in the sales team are really incredible women. So they have a tough job. They've got to be up really early in the morning and they've got to stock their vans with their sandwiches, rolls, wraps, salads, all that stuff they do first thing in the morning. And then they go out and see about 400 customers a day.
We are on a very tight schedule and it is very go, 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 but a lot of the girls love that about the job. As soon as they get in the morning, it is non-stop. There is always things to do just to get all the vans out on the road. I just love coming to work. We are like a family here and there's always so much support. The job is like fun, it's enjoyable, yeah, I just love it.